hand-me-down.
It's not new.
It's not new. That's because it is new. It's new news.
New news.
Hey, new news is brought to you by MetaQuest. Expand your world.
Yes.
All right, New Heights Film Club. First item of new news. 92% is voted, and the next movie in the New Heights Film Club is Roadhouse. That's
Shut
right.
The fuck it. We're doing the original, right? Yeah, I'm not doing the new. I have not watched it yet, and I probably am, based on the reviews I've heard from others, not going to watch the original one's just so good, man.
There's some movies that you just can't remake, and I think Roadhouse is. You can't redo Swayze.
You can't do. There's nobody around that can do Swayze.
So yeah, it was a tight race. I'm lying. It wasn't a tight race at all. Roadhouse almost got half of the votes. It got 41% of four.
That's what we're talking about. 92 percenters. That's what I'm talking about.
It was the clear favorite. And I mean, let's be honest. I think of all these movies, Roadhouse is the most like iconic, and that's why it probably won.
Predator is by far the most iconic.
More than Roadhouse, you think?
Oh, guarantee. I think the 92%ers were interested because Patrick Swayze. They were like, all right, which one has the hottest guy?
Well, which one has the hottest guy? Predator's got the hottest guys. You got Carl Weathers, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jesse Ventura. I mean, come on now. That's a lot of man meat.
There's no way.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way. None of them are Swayze.
Don't underestimate, too. Oh, my gosh. What's the other guy in Roadhouse? What's his name? I can't think of his name right now. The cowboy. Awesome mustache. Oh, I can't think. Sam Elliott. Thank you, Brandon. He fucking kills it. Roadhouse has definitely got like a more like cult following than any of these films, but I think Bloodsport is by far the one that I preferred. But you win some, you lose some. My ability to sway votes has definitely gone downhill. It did not work again.
Because everyone knows your tactics now.
Oh, gosh.
You got to start flanking, Jason. You got to start flanking. Think ahead of the curve. Everybody's scheming you up, man.
There are also some 92%ers who were confused in the comments about what Bloodsport is.
This is fucking gold.
So I had to clear things up for them there, Trav. I don't know if you saw
Jason
this.
cleared things up for them. You had a back and forth with Toronto. Jordan from Toronto. She said, what is this movie about? And you replied with Bloodsport, just the title. Just right back at her.
That's what it's about.
And then she said, I just voted Bloodsport, but I still don't know what it is. And you then replied again with, it's Bloodsport is what it is. And I thought that was it was very clever because that's exactly what it is. There's no other like review or explanation you need to give. Once you see the movie, you will then tell everybody else exactly what it's about, and it's about Bloodsport.
I mean, I guess it's about like the Kumite tournament and all that, but
but the tournament's about Bloodsport.
Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, it's Bloodsport.
It's about the power of friendship.
The power of friendship.
Don't do this. Yeah. All right,
Let's not try and make like a thematic.
Yeah,
huge thing out of
the
Bloodsport.
Brotherhood of Bloodsport. Okay, This is Bloodsport. We will give everyone time to watch this movie, so we'll drop our review later this month. In the meantime, tomorrow we are going to dip back into the Heights hotline and answer some more of your burning relationship questions.
I don't know if
That's
we're
right, ladies
qualified.
and gentlemen. You make sure that you hit us with the best questions you got, because we are miracle makers when it comes to relationship advice.
Yeah, I got some mixed reviews on my relationship advice from the public and from my own wife, Kylie. So hopefully I do better this week. Yeah, if you want access to all of our bonus content, make sure you subscribe to Wondery Plus.
You guys been watching Jumanji?
Oh, dude. It's actually a nice little code. Now I just text her if she wants to watch Jumanji. Early in the day. Hey, gotta be playing these Jedi mind tricks.
Don't get stuck in the game, folks.
I text Kylie, she watched Jumanji today, and she said, I'm drier than the Sahara Desert. And I was like, that movie takes place in the rainforest.
Jason has dethroned the Queen of Christmas, the amazing, the wonderful Mariah Carey.
Oh, buddy.
A Philly special Christmas party, maybe this Christmas by a Philly Specials and Stevie Nicks, is the #1 Christmas song on the charts right now.
Yeah.
The duet with Stevie Nicks is officially the #1 Christmas song and beat out All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. And I mean, that song is as good as it gets when it comes to Christmas music. Jason, how does it feel to officially be the queen of Christmas?
You know, I've fought my whole life to be the queen of Christmas, and the fact that we're finally there is just it's really special. I forget what the stat was. Somebody said, I think All I Want for Christmas Is You has like been the #1 Christmas song
since 1994.
I don't know if it's since 1994, but it's been like for like 20 years. It's been nonstop, like the #1 Christmas song or something like that.
Yeah, of course.
So, you know, I know we caught it in early November. We'll see if it holds up throughout the rest of Christmas. We kind of caught it on the Christmas downslide. Like not too many people are listening to Christmas music, so we kind of snuck
in there. Yeah, I get it.
Oh, yeah, I'll take it when I can get it. That's pretty amazing.
Straight.
And it was incredible to work with Stevie Nicks. I mean, obviously, I just am still in awe of the fact that actually happened.
Stevie!
And this is really, really cool. There's no % chance any song that I am in should be streaming #1 on any service in any genre.
Yeah, well, don't give yourself too much credit. Stevie Nicks.
That's exactly right.
Yes.
Good point.
No, man, that's some cool ass shit, man. I can't wait for everything to drop. It drops day after Thanksgiving?
So the song is out now. The single came out. But
yeah, the single came out, but the album
will be fully streamable, I think it's like the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think that's what I remember reading.
The album goes for sale, but it's already
pre-ordered.
We got to ask Connor. Connor knows all the details. I don't know half of the details. I just have fun, make the music. He knows how the release structure works. I'm an idiot. I just show up and
I get it.
It's coming out slowly. We got another single coming out this week with our friends from Mount Joy.
Nice.
Iconic Philly band. That song's tremendous. So pretty excited to see how that does.
Hell yeah.
I think we're going to be releasing this tomorrow, but I'm going to be putting on a concert before this Thursday night game with Mount Joy.
I'm sorry, what? You're going to do live music?
Dude, I'm performing the song that we recorded for the album live at the link before the game starts with Mount Joy. And I kind of feel, I don't know if this is the right thing to do. Like the Eagles are about to play like a heated, like the most important game of the year. They're playing the Washington Commanders. And me and Mount Joy are going to go in there before the game kicks off and perform a Christmas song because we want to help raise money for the album.
What game is this?
It's Eagles versus Washington, the Commanders. It's
this week?
This week. It's on Thursday. It's
it's a little too soon if you ask me, but all right.
And initially I was like, yeah, let's just do something.
It's Thursday. No, you're doing this in 2 days.
Yes, dude. Bro. We initially were like, we're just going to do something in the parking lot. It'll be fun. Like just to like get it on video to help promote it. And somehow it's turned into we're full on, have like a stage in the link in a part of it. And we're just going to be performing the song right before the most important game of the Eagles season to date takes place. So yeah.
You better make it epic.
Well, my voice is shot. I don't know if you can tell. So it's probably going to be.
I'm always have a raspy voice, man. Just go ahead. Just get some honey. Get some
little throat coat. You ever heard of throat coat?
Nope.
It's a type of tea. It's not
whiskey. Get some whiskey. Tea.
Yeah.
Don't bother with that shit.
You're right.
Get some whiskey and some honey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know what to do.
How do you know so much about vocal soothing?
I read up on it. Big reader.
Big Wikipedia guy.
Yeah. And that does it for new news brought to you by MetaQuest. Expand your world and disappear in reality.
Yes.
Fan mentions of the week. Let's shout out King James.
Yeah.
After our Freddie Freeman episode, he explained why he spelled Freddie's name wrong. And I thought it was pretty clever. Probably not why he did, but it's a nice little...
Hey,
it's a nice little excuse. It's a good dog ate my homework excuse right here. Freddie, my bad, man. You was the boogeyman out there, so I just thought like Mr. Krueger, like Freddy Krueger. Yep, the boogeyman himself. Nice, and he was haunting the Yanks. Yeah, that was pretty damn good.
Always love a good King James shout out, and he was pretty much like Freddy Krueger out there for the Yankees, no doubt about it.
Ain't that the truth? Actually, if you missed that Freddie Freeman episode, make sure you check it out, man. Freddie is an unbelievable guy. He's got a beautiful story with his family, both his father and his kids. and his wife, and just what they've all had to go through, and just how he got to where he is in life, man. It's so cool to hear what makes him, what fuels him and what makes him great, man. Especially after winning his second World Series. So check that out.
In particular, like, you cannot listen to that episode or watch Freddie and not just have the biggest smile on your face. That dude has one of the greatest smiles I've ever seen.
He does, man.
It is outrageous.
It's
like energy. Yeah.
It's infectious.
So yeah.
It is. We had
Make sure you check that episode out.
New Heights is brought to you today by Lowe's. Football season is in full swing, and I'm back on the Lowe's home team. Whoop, whoop, for my 4th straight year.
And Lowe's is helping you make the right calls so you can be the MVP of all your home improvement projects.
Plus, nothing says MVP quite like the Lowe's app. You can make game time decisions in store or online with the click of a button.
That's right. And you can order online by 2 p.m. when time isn't on your side to get it same day. Download the app, explore primetime features, and add to cart with confidence.
Now you have more time to do what you love, like grilling burgers at the tailgate or perfecting your game day chili for the football party.
Ooh, kick off your next project with the Lowe's app and score today. Lowe's is an official partner of the NFL. Same day valid on eligible in-stock items in select zip codes only. Subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase, exclusions, and more. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details. Trav, we've established that we both love the Whopper.
We really do. Flame grilled, all the toppings you want, just your way. Doesn't get much better than that. And what we're about to talk about is brought to you by none other than Burger King.
Hey,
I like to say Burger King instead of Burger King. I like Burger King.
Well, speaking of BK, do you know about the Burger King $1 Million Whopper contest?
Of course I do, but what is it?
The $1 Million Whopper contest, where people all across America created their Whopper with whatever toppings they wanted, and they got over 1 million submissions.
Over 1 million submissions, huh?
Yeah.
I know. But how are they narrowing it down, Jason? Can you tell me that?
They whittled it down to a top 3, and BK is launching those flavors. That's right. They've got Fried Pickle Ranch Whopper, created by Fabian. Then we got the Mexican Street Corn Whopper from Kelsey. And finally, there's the Maple Bourbon Barbecue Whopper, created by Calvin.
I mean, those all sound really delicious.
They really do.
We know which one.
Yep, they really do. But only one can be crowned the $1 Million Whopper.
Jason, tell the people how they can get involved.
If you want to get involved in figuring out which one of these should be crowned the $1 Million Whopper, just go to burgerking.com/MDW. Standing for $1 Million Whopper, and crown your favorite today.
You rule. You're seizing the day. At BK, have it your way.
You rule.
BK, have it your way. You rule. This episode of New Heights is sponsored by Liquid IV Hydration. Is key for keeping up with the holiday hustle. Keep Liquid IV on hand to stay hydrated through the holidays.
With convenient package of their hydration multiplier or sugar-free hydration multiplier, you get 8 vitamins and nutrients, 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink, and no artificial sweeteners.
And Liquid IV really comes in handy during the holiday. It's the perfect way to stay hydrated when you're traveling, busy hosting family and friends, or out and about shopping for your family.
They also have some fantastic flavors. You can find all of your favorite hydration multiplier flavors on their website, from acai berry and lemon lime to pina colada.
Ooh, a little pina colada. Tear, pour, live more. 1 stick plus 16 ounces of water hydrates better than water alone.
Stay hydrated through the holidays with Liquid IV and get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use code NEWHEIGHTS at checkout.
That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code NEWHEIGHTS at liquidiv.com.
Let's move on to a little bit of that bold topics to wrap up Week 10 in the NFL, starting with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Anna.
How about those Chiefs 16, Broncos 14. Man, that was a crazy. I was watching this game actually at Big Dean's down in Venice Beach, which is a New York Giants bar, which was embarrassing for them right after losing to the Panthers. But the whole bar was absolutely losing it with this one. You guys trail the entire game up until the fourth quarter, which in typical fashion, you guys then take the lead. And it comes down to, I mean, what is this, a 35-yard? Yeah, 35-yard field goal kick. I mean, probably the most electric way to end a game. I used to think like Hail Mary or like a touchdown, walk-off touchdown. I don't think there's anything more electric than blocking a kick to win a game. The place just erupted.
I don't think I had been a part of the stadium where it went fucking apeshit like that.
Dude, I can only imagine.
It got me to the point where my eyes, like the emotion and everything, my eyes started watering and I was like getting goosebumps. I'm like, this is insane. How we just got through here with a win.
And we were talking, like right when it led up, the whole bar where we were at had pretty much, okay, well, the Chiefs just lost their first game. Like the Broncos did a great job. They did what you need to do to beat the Chiefs. Don't give the ball back to Pat Mahomes. Whatever you do not give it back. Milk the clock. They got it down to 1 second.
Yeah.
TJ, who was the bartender, was like, I don't know, man. They still got to make the kick. And I literally was like, you know what? There have been a lot of blocks this year. I swear to God.
That's insane. To talk about it like that?
I mean, I didn't think it was about to happen, but I was like, you know what? It could. I mean, I guess.
Kareem was on the sidelines screaming it, we're about to block this punt. I'm just in my head. I'm just like, it's only one loss, Travis.
You're like, it's not a punt,
only
Kareem.
One. I was already in my head. I was already. No, I mean, my bad. You blocked this kick.
I
My bad. He was saying he was going to block this kick, but I was in my head from not scoring a touchdown on the drive right before that and like forcing them to score a touchdown instead of kick a field goal for the
I know
win.
exactly what player. You looked like you just couldn't quite get your footing to like jump. It was like awkward timing.
It was that
thing.
one. It was a great ball by Pat. I was fading, so I didn't have my feet under me to be able to just spring up. And 2 plays or 3 plays before that, I actually got a first down, but they went cover 0, and all I had to do was make one guy miss, and he wrapped my leg. Okay. He wrapped my shoes up, and
that's the one you're more talking about.
Yeah, and it's just. You know, I think I've put that much pressure on myself or that much accountability on myself to make that guy miss and be that like difference maker.
I hear you.
It's just for whatever reason, it was a good tackle by 6, and I hate myself for it. I hate that, you know, everybody's looking at Pat for like he overthrew me on that last play. It was a great ball. I just didn't have my feet under me to go up and get it. And the ball it's not even like it went over like the crossbars, like it was a very catchable ball. If
it was right on the. I think if you would have had footing, you definitely could have jumped up and got it. But 100%. You just didn't. Yeah. But either way, this is why you have teammates.
This is it. And I was in the tank, and these guys fucking yet again. When I do something stupid or I fuck up, my guys are right there to pick me up. And it was awesome to see a guy like Leo Chanel be the difference maker.
That's what I was about to say. We talk about teammates.
Man.
Like, the way you talk about him and the way it feels like all the Kansas City Chiefs talk about this guy, like he is the ultimate teammate. He does so many things. You guys will put him at fullback. He plays D-line. He plays linebacker. He does all these things for the Chiefs. And on top of that, he blocks kicks to win games.
Ain't that the truth?
Let's talk about this a little bit. Let's rewind this, Brandon, if we can. Get it back to the start here. So 54 is... that position is called tight end on field goal. And I'm just letting you know this right now, people. It is the worst position.
It is arguably the hardest position on any special teams unit. This guy is being taught to stab the guy that is in the gap inside of him.
Yep.
Stab the guy that is in the gap outside of him, inside of him and outside of him, and then on top of that, take a fucking guy right down the center.
NFL player, and you're not even allowed to touch him with your hands.
You're just here, and they tell you to die slow. That is literally the coaching on it. Is like,
we know you're gonna get your ass.
You're gonna get your ass beat. All right, we put our toughest guy in there. We just need you to be stout for 2 seconds or however long it takes for them to snap the ball and kick it. Like, we just need you to have that, like, 2-second, like, strain to finish. And that's why they say die slow, because you typically end up on your ass every fucking time.
Every time they put this kind of rush where there's 3 guys over top of you, 3 people pushing on you, you're going to fall. Just don't fall too fast, essentially.
Yeah.
And he fell lickety-split. I'm not going to lie. This was
He got
I don't
caught
even
on
like
his
look
heels,
at where his
man.
butt is. You got to get your butt up a little bit more than that. You know,
Well, we need more flat back. We need more flat
exactly.
back.
We're not worried about our head
get,
being down or anything. You got to get a job done. But
yeah, we got to bring Newton's law into this thing and start breaking out the protractor.
We used to say this guy used to be. We used to say he's the most unselfish player on the team. Before, when there was a kickoff return and a wedge unit.
Oh yeah,
wedge unit and this guy. But now that there's no more wedge unit, this guy takes the cake. You're gonna get killed.
He gets the award. Yeah.
And what's unique about this too is I don't know if we still do this, to be honest with you, because I haven't been in the field goal meetings in a while, but typically the field side tight end is a bigger body guy that dies slower, because the way the kick has to go on the right hash, it's going to go to the left. So teams will usually put their bigger, better tight end to the field. A lot of times they won't play sides. It looked like Chicago just played these guys on sides. They didn't really swap them. I know Jordan Mailata, when he used to do this, we used to put Jordan Mailata to the field. When Bo Allen used to do this, he was really good at it. We would put him to the field because we knew that the rush, if they were going to get there, had to come from that angle on a hash.
Which also makes it very interesting. And I don't want to call anybody out. I think it's already been noticed that 5-4 for Denver. I'm not sure of his name, but he was getting pointed out in the special teams film that, hey, this guy isn't necessarily dying as slow as you would hope.
Of course, yeah.
You would hope that you fix that before you get put in a situation like this. And ironically, the play before this, they did a play. The quarterback did the offense did a play where they snap the ball and they run the ball over to the right hash and take a knee.
Yeah,
so
they
centered it. So now the kick has to go over the left side of the offensive line or the field goal block or the field goal unit. That's right where kind of 5-4 is. And I mean, it's just, it matched up perfectly for us to really give us a confidence that we could go and get it. But at the end of the day, everything goes down to making the play. And you see guys like Leo Chanel and George Karlaftis, who's right here shooting, what is that, the C gap as well, trying to get in there, mowing them down. And
they're all going through that gap.
Everyone's going right through that gap. You could tell it was an effort and something that Coach Tobe, one of the best special teams coordinators of the NFL's history, he had dialed in on that one to make sure our guys knew that was a weak point or something that we could take advantage of.
And for those of you wondering why you would put the ball in the right hash, a lot of the times kickers actually don't want the ball in the middle of the field. They prefer having an angle on the kick, and they'll ask the kicker, hey, do you want this on the right hash or the left hash? When they have enough time like this in a crucial moment, they're going to try and make it as easy or put it in a position where the kicker has as much confidence as possible. So they put it on the right hash.
Yeah.
Unknowingly making it more vulnerable to being blocked because of where the pressure was coming the majority of the game. And I don't want to listen, I'm going to give Alex all the credit in the world. That position sucks.
It's the worst.
It is so hard.
It's the worst. It is not.
It's so easy for us to say, why isn't he leaning forward? Well, the problem is once you start leaning, then they start jetting the other gaps. It's a position that is really hard to be right on. You have to have great balance. It was not executed well for him, obviously, on that play. But part of it's also just he didn't get his foot down, which would have helped him. But what an amazing effort and just outstanding play from Karlaftis and from Leo Chanel. And was that Chris Jones who was also in on that on the inside? Maybe
Mike Pennell.
So
Jack Cochran getting in there. Everybody was in that thing.
Yeah, it was an insane effort on a play that's at that point you can't help but think a little bit like, God dang, man, this is damn near game's over almost. I
told you I was in the fucking tank.
Yeah, especially on the sideline when you can't make a difference. You're like, come on, guys, please, somebody please make a play. But the chances that happens is so small. I think couldn't happen to a better guy, it seems like, in Leo Chanel. Loved everything that happened after the game. So, yeah, couldn't happen to a better teammate, it seems. Everybody pumping up John Cena here. Mahomes on Chanel.
Cena.
He's like the strength.
They got it when he comes out of the tunnel next. They got to hit him with the Johnson.
It's got to be from now on. Yes, dude. He's like the strength of a D.
Dog, man.
He's like the strength of a D lineman, but he plays the linebacker position. You don't want to be the guy on the end when he's working out.
Bro, he made my training camp living hell going against him, man. I loved every bit of it too. He's just such a good teammate, accountable every single day, and you just love to see a guy have success like that, knowing how much he works, man.
Yeah, what did he do to make it I don't know, hard for you?
I mean, he's like long arms. He gets his hands on you in terms of reroutes. Spags was playing some defensive stuff that he knew we were going to play some good tight ends this year, so he wanted to have some packages in to kind of slow down the tight end off the ball. And Leo was the guy that's fucking just making my day hell the third day in practice and just fucking standing in front of me and just making sure that I don't get into my route.
Can't get right into your route, throw the timing off.
And then on top of that, blocking him is it's one of the hardest things because his arms are so long and he plays with such good leverage, man.
Yeah, he's got good ankle flexion.
Yeah,
it's always a bummer. All right, Mike Pennell also said Leo, before the play, he said that he was going to do it, so we all had faith in each other. He was unwavering faith in his ability, so we're all behind him. We call him the Beast.
He is the Beast.
Mahomes calls him John Cena. Everybody else calls him the Beast. This guy's got some great nicknames. I mean,
dude, do you know his nickname from college?
What's his nickname from college?
Death Row.
Death Row.
Death Row.
Death Row Records? Why is he Death Row?
Dude, well, I mean, watch how he plays. You'll get it.
All right.
This, my favorite clip ever, though.
What?
When he got drafted, they asked Leo Chanel, "What are you going to bring to Kansas City?"
Okay.
And he looked at that reporter. Violence and physicality.
Wow. Hey, that's a good answer. That's a football guy answer right there.
Can somebody please pull up that video?
Can you
find that video? I think it was violence and physicality. I forget what it was.
Leo, what do you bring to the table for the kingdom? Violence and physicality, man. I am addicted to hitting people. I love it. I can't get enough.
Let's fucking go. I'm addicted to hitting people.
The whole crowd just erupts.
You just got someone that loves to assault people for a living. And I will take full advantage of being able to assault the man in front of me.
Leo, can you give us a nuanced answer as to why you are going to be a great pick for the Kansas City? Violence and physicality. That reminds me.
It's so good, dude.
That reminds me so much of that Marshawn Lynch interview.
Like his high school interview?
No, he's doing an interview and the reporter is like asking him questions. He's like, "There's not too many people that can take you running through somebody's face over and over,
over and over.
And over and over and over and over and over again." And the guy said, the reporter says, "Is there some type of I forget, he tries to like have some like quick, like smart comeback where it's like, oh, is there something symbolic in that?" And he said, "Run through a motherfucker face."
I mean, Marshawn is gold, man. God damn, I would have loved to fucking play with that guy.
Yeah, the field goal attempt almost didn't happen. It was reported on Pro Football Talk that there was talk among the Chiefs defense of possibly letting the Broncos score at the end as a strategy to get the ball back. And I'll explain this. Every team has a play in their playbook on defense. When you're out of timeouts, there's no way for you to stop the clock anymore. You'll actually let the team score just so you get an opportunity to get the ball back.
You have to be within a score, though.
It's a last-ditch effort. It usually happens with seconds, like you're under a minute on the play clock, and you're like, man, they're going to get a field goal. We can't stop the clock anymore. Let's just let them score a touchdown, because then maybe we can somehow get in the end zone if we get the ball back. And I was actually in that same bar wondering if you guys were going to do that. So it's interesting to know that you guys are also thinking about it, because it was in that. This was the situation where it's like we're in, I don't know what you guys call it. I think I don't even want to say what we used to call it because I don't know if that'll tip it off, but like.
Just let them score mode. Let them score mode.
But you don't want to make it too easy. We actually tried it on you guys very unconvincingly, and you guys took a kneel down and didn't score. Unfortunately, we would have hoped you would have scored.
This is a situation where sometimes you'll actually see the defense try and carry a guy in, like carry a tackle, try and make a tackle, carry him into the end zone. You know, seriously. And so if you ever see that at the end of a game,
sometimes it requires a little bit of acting ability. You don't want to just make it obvious you're letting them score. You want to actually miss a tackle on purpose. But either way, Spags reportedly said, no, we're not doing that. We're going to make this stop and force them to make the kick. Interesting. I mean, listen.
In Spags,
thoughts
we trust,
on the strategy,
baby.
It worked. I don't know.
Spags, we trust, baby.
Yeah, right. In retrospect, it's absolutely bonkers that you guys blocked this kick, and I think it's like I said before, it is probably the most electric way to end a game on a block.
Dude, it was.
Double thump to end it. Like that is absolutely freaking crazy.
Especially from 35 yards out. It's one thing if it's from fucking deep, man.
Exactly. Like this is like I don't know what it was.
It was 92%? It was a build-up.
It's probably a 92% chance that the field goal's going in.
It might even be higher than that. The fact that it was kind of building up from like the 2-minute, because we used just about all our timeouts. I think we had one left, but we used all our timeouts, tried to set it up so that we would have time left, and they get the big first down on the third down play. That gets them into field goal range. And now they keep just like slowly taking off the clock. So it's like building up. It's like, fuck, how do we let them get to this point, man? Now it's like the chances are slim. And then do-doom. And the fucking top just fucking pops off and just the entire stadium just goes nuts. It was insane, man.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
You don't have too many regular season games that get the stadium rocking like that, man.
For sure.
But little Chiefs Broncos always gets it going.
Well, another thing that got it rocking on social media after the game, the Chanel jersey incident.
My God, Leo, man.
This was pretty cool. Once Coach Reed finished his post-game remarks, he let Chanel break down the team's final huddle, a first-time moment for him in his career. A few minutes later,
Leo's definitely broke down the huddle. I don't know who's writing this.
I don't know, but I'm just going to read it because I don't know anything. A few minutes later, before his post-game shower, Chanel asked Kelce for something he's wanted since his rookie season. Just before Chanel left the locker room, Kelce, still shirtless, gave his teammate the memento he wanted, his red game-worn 87 jersey with his signature and a short message to Chanel written in black Sharpie on the white number 7. And Chanel said, "I've been waiting for the right time," smiling. I felt I earned it. That's good.
My God,
that's pretty awesome, man.
He earned it. He earned it just by fucking being a good teammate.
Right? Yeah, right.
And this is my fault. Of course, it's my fault. He mentioned that he wanted it since his rookie year. He came up to me and asked me for it. And I was like, dude, fuck yeah, no problem, man. I'll write this thing out to you in a heartbeat. And sure enough, I forget to do it that day. And 2 years later, I'm sitting here. He comes up to me and calls me out. He's like, "You still owe me a jersey." I'm like, "Goddamn, today's the day you're getting it, brother."
This is how you know we're brothers.
So he's got the not only the game-winning block kick jersey. I put the date on it. I told him how much I appreciate him being a teammate and a Super Bowl champion with me. So,
oh, that's awesome.
Ironically, it was the day I became the leading touchdown.
Oh my gosh!
Reception.
Yeah. Well, did you
touchdown reception
overtook
leader.
It or you tied Tony? I can't remember which one.
I think I might have tied him.
I think you tied Tony.
Yeah. Which I tied him on that day, so I made sure to write that down there on him.
That's awesome.
On the
that's a legendary.
When I told that to him, he was sitting there like, "What? No, I can't." I'm like, "It's in good hands. it's yours, brother."
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, this is how you know we're brothers. I think I owe like 15 guys from the league.
A million.
Still, like,
a million. I think I still owe my guy Hunter Henry one, man. Fuck.
I don't know how your jersey is after games. When I tried to like sign the jersey after games,
soaking wet.
Yeah,
it all runs
and it bleeds. Like it never like.
That's a part of it. That's a part of it.
It's part of the magic of it.
Yeah. That's how you know it's another part of the. That thing was worn, and it was sweated on, and there was bloodshed.
What do we think was the better post-game gift to Leo? The jersey from you, or a little cheeseburger?
From Andy treating him to a cheeseburger? Hell yeah! It's shit. The entire Chiefs Kingdom treats him to meals for the rest of his life. I bet you. I would say the cheeseburger from Andy Reid is an all-time great gift. So
I do want to say we're pumping up the end of this game, and Leo, I do got to give the Broncos credit. I mean, they played.
Are you fucking kidding me, man? Their defense is good, fucking sound.
Their defense has been great all season long. They came off of a little bit of a rough one the week before, but they have been really
their front
good.
seven flies around. They do a great job of mixing up blitzes and just throwing guys at you left and right and playing fast. 5'5".
Dude.
Their middle linebacker flies the fuck around.
Yeah.
40. Their backers are super athletic,
They're
very in
well-coached.
tuned,
Yep.
very well coached.
Good instincts. Vance Joseph has got those guys playing
I told him
really
afterwards,
good.
man, it's an honor going up against you, man, because I know it's one of the biggest challenges in the league, man. And who would have thought one of the best defenses in the league got a white corner?
There's an outside corner.
Yeah, 21 starter. Man. He hides it though. He wears long sleeves. He hides it. Andy, I think he wears like the turtleneck too.
It's smart.
He hides it. Yeah.
Don't let
him see the skin.
He hides it.
Don't let him see the skin.
Which one's the white guy again? I can't tell.
It's like camouflage.
That's funny. Oh man.
No man, seriously. And honestly, that kid, he can play. Everybody over there, their safeties. I got covered by a linebacker for a play. I mean, they throw different looks at you, and Coach Payton.
Of course.
Sean Payton's got those guys motivated and playing great ball on the offensive side too. Bo Nix, holy shit, that guy was fucking ripping it out there
especially in the first half. They got up
playing
to
some
early.
good fucking football, man.
Well, the Broncos, we just talked about it. The Broncos did hold you guys to 3 of 4 field goals in the red zone. They were very stingy down there in particular, but they did let up one, and that was to the Big Yeti himself. We talked about it a second ago, where you tied Tony Gonzalez for the most touchdowns in Chiefs franchise history. Let's see this clip. And this was a 4th down, like ballsy kind of. It was early in the game. What was it 3-14?
I think it was second quarter. Yeah.
What is this route called?
It's called to just get the fuck open and get your eyes around because you're wide ass open. This is the one time the Broncos got a little botched up. We had guys crossing, going left and right, a guy going vertical, and sometimes that just softens up the defense enough to, if the guy underneath just gets his eyes back, it's a touchdown.
It's interesting to me is like, so you guys are in this bunch formation, and a lot of times you'll see teams throw these like quick screens and do like these like little follows into the end zone with the guy. But you guys do this, it's almost like a delayed follow where like they go out, they run their crossers, and you kind of act like you're going out and then come right back where you just were. Does that make sense at all? I don't know.
No, I mean, you're right. And what it does is it puts
because they're all banjoing this. They're trying to figure out who am I taking.
They're playing a defense that's very similar to what you would play in the field. And that's they box the bunch. They put 5 guys literally like a box. They put the corner high outside, the safety right over top, and he plays everything inside. The corner plays everything outside. The underneath nickel or the will backer then plays the flat while the Mike's kind of sits in the inside and takes any short crossers. Well, this formation, we scored 2 touchdowns with D-Hop on the backside. So the Mike flies left. To try and take away the inside throw to D-Hop.
He's got to take the first crosser.
Yeah, and then Justin Ross does a great job of taking off the top, and I mean, it's at that point, there's a lot of space underneath for me to work, and Pat was right on time. That
outside defender, he's got to respect you running to the flat.
Yeah.
So when you come and follow that guy who takes the inside defender, there's nobody left to take you. I thought it was great. It was a great design, and
yeah, and my guy Noah Gray's wide ass open here too. So I mean, there was literally pick your poison by the Pat right here.
Either way, awesome play on 4th down. Chiefs defense still balling out. I mean, I know they kind of got let up a little bit early. They gave up some leakage late on that last drive.
They only gave up 16 points. If they hit that field goal, 19 points. As an offense, with a guy like Pat Mahomes back there, Coach Reed dialing up plays. Yeah. We have the pieces to put up fucking points, man, and it is getting a little frustrating, but Chiefs Kingdom, stick with us, baby. We're going to start putting fucking points up, and we're going to do it. We're going to do it in old Chiefs fashion.
Yeah.
We're finding ways to win, which is always a good thing, and we're learning and we're growing, and we're definitely, rolling with the punches in terms of like how teams are playing us, and we're growing with that. And I think that Coach Nagy, Coach Reed, Coach Heck, the offensive staff that's really creating these game plans, they're putting us in great positions to have success. But it takes all 11, man. It takes all 11. It takes the tight ends to be having their feet underneath them so we score touchdowns instead of field goals. It takes, everybody up front to be on the same page so that we're picking up blitzes. It takes everybody running their route to the the discipline that Coach Reed teaches it, so that guys get open faster and it's a clearer picture for Pat. You know, everybody's got to do their fucking job every single play. And I know I haven't done it. I got to make sure that as a leader on this team, I'm doing everything I can to help this team and to make this thing go.
Yeah, love it. LeBron's stat of the game. No other team in NFL history has won 9 straight games in which they trailed in the second half, regular and postseason. You guys have trailed in all 9 games? Is that what that stat is saying? That's not correct.
This is true, Jason.
You're saying you guys have trailed in all of your 9 last?
Every fucking game.
Wow.
In the second half.
That's fucking mind-blowing, actually. That's not a LeBron stat. That's pretty fucking crazy.
It's not where you want to be as an offense, Jason. And I know this, and it is, like I said, it's frustrating. It is frustrating knowing that we're not scoring enough points right now. And it's what you go to work for, baby. You got enough pride to get it fixed, you're going to fucking get it fixed. And I got my mindset on that.
Well, next week, you guys have an opportunity to get it fixed. You head back to Buffalo. How about this, to take on Bills Mafia?
Yeah.
Last time you were in Buffalo, I was there, and it was a fun evening for everyone involved.
Unless you're the Bills.
Yeah, correct. Unless you're Bills Mafia, in which case, not the best end of the season for those guys, but they are rolling right now. Bills are looking good. Josh Allen.
He is playing fucking lights out right now.
He's got his best touchdown to interception ratio in his whole career. Joe Brady is really taking the offense to another level, it feels like.
I think Josh is taking it up another level too.
Himself.
I think he's doing an unbelievable job of taking care of the ball, mixing in when he's going to fucking be the bulldozer that he is, and then mixing up when he wants to run around guys. He's playing great football. And, when you get a juggernaut like him on the offensive side, you got to fucking put up points, man. So now more than ever are we going to need to fucking score touchdowns.
Yes.
And I'm going to be locked in this week to try and make sure I'm accountable for my guys.
Nope. Can't wait to watch this one. I will not be shirtless this time around. I'll be watching this one from some comfortable area, but
nice. All right, now 92%ers, we're back for another week with our sponsor, MetaQuest. That's right, MetaQuest. We're halfway through the NFL season, and you can feel like you're a part of the action by playing the VR football game NFL Pro Era on MetaQuest 3.
NFL Pro Era is a VR football game that doesn't just let you take control of your favorite players, but actually gives you their view from inside the helmet. Plus, you get the chance to step under center as the quarterback of your favorite team for the Chiefs, maybe even the Eagles.
You know it. You can also wreak havoc on defense from the linebacker position and try your best to shut down the Eagles' tush-push, or even try to keep the Chiefs' offense out of the end zone.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
The MetaQuest 3 is also super light and comfortable. That's right. So you don't even have to put on an NFL helmet to see the field from a QB's point of view.
Also, NFL Pro Era has a field where you can play online with up to 7 friends at once, just like the backyard football we used to play as kids.
So if you want to explore the NFL Pro Era football verse and lead your team to glory, head to meta.com/quest to check out NFL Pro Era and see everything else that's possible on MetaQuest.
The NFL season is in full swing, and that's why we need to tell you about our special hookup for today's sponsor, SeatGeek, who are back for their 3rd season with New Heights.
Man, just keep coming back, baby. And we have a special discount for the 92%ers. As always, you can get 10% off any ticket on SeatGeek. That's whether you're a new customer or not, with the code, you guessed it, New Heights.
How about that? And that works for sports, concerts, comedy shows, going to see Travis and the Chiefs play, you name it.
All right, now.
You can even grab a ticket to experience Monday Night Football. That's right, in person like I do most weeks.
SeatGeek rates on a scale of 1 to 10. So look for the green dots. Green means good, and red means, bad, not so good.
Save yourself some money. Open the SeatGeek app and add code New Heights to your account to get 10% off your next order. Doesn't matter if you've used SeatGeek before. That's right. It does not matter. That's code New Heights for 10% off. Terms apply.
Once again, that's code New Heights for 10% off.
It's time to talk about our friends over at Coke Zero Sugar. Coke Zero Sugar and EA Sports College Football have an exciting new partnership. When you scan a Coke Zero Sugar product, you can instantly unlock the most coveted in-game currency, College Ultimate Team packs that can be used in-game. Just go ahead and scan your Coke Zero Sugar, and it will unlock instant win college ultimate team packs that can be used in EA Sports College Football 25. New rewards will drop every few weeks on Coke.com from now through November. So make sure you scan your Coke Zero Sugar for a chance to win. Also, Coke Zero Sugar's fan work is thirsty work. National football tours visiting college football and NFL stadiums around the country during the biggest games all season long. They'll have samples, live events, and even a friendly EA College Football 25 tournament on game day. Coke Zero Sugar's tailgate tour is headed to Athens, Georgia as the Tennessee Volunteers come to town for an SEC matchup that's sure to be electric. Fans can swing by if they're interested or in the area and tackle a game day with great taste. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? You should probably try it and decide. Let's get to a little bit of Eagles recap. It was a fun one.
Let's talk about a little bit of the Birds out in L.A.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Birds and then get into your L.A. trip after this one. Eagles 34, Cowboys 6. Jason, initial thoughts on the game? The fucking blowout.
I mean, the initial thoughts are that Dallas is just really bad right now.
Yeah, the Fighting Dallases.
And that the Eagles are
playing great football.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I know it's, Dallas isn't good right now, but this is what you're supposed to do against bad teams. You're supposed to beat them 34-6.
Yeah.
Philadelphia's really settled into who they are. It seems like they're playing much better. We've all known that they've had the players to get it done. They have great talent on both sides of the ball. They're really starting to gel as units and play as a team. And I think that that's the thing that's been really fun to watch the last couple of weeks. They're figuring out their identity on offense, and they're starting to really play to their strengths as a unit. And defensively, they've had a couple bad games, but outside of that, they've been good. They've been really good. And as of late, the defensive line has picked it up. They're playing fantastic. I mean, obviously, everybody's criticizing the pass rush. When you play with a lead, the pass rush looks a lot better. You put them in third and long situations, keep them, stay ahead of the sticks. You're going to get good opportunities to rush the passer. And I think that the Eagles right now are playing very, very well. It also helps when you get 5 turnovers.
Yeah, how about that? Win the turnover battle, baby. The fucking win percentage skyrockets. Eagles now in first place in the NFC East with a 5th straight win, and Birds get their first win in Dallas since 2017, as Jason remembers. Quick stats from the game. Jalen went 14 of 20 for 202 yards and a tutty. He's just playing he has the answers to the test, man. It seems like he's ahead of the curve, and it's fun watching him ball out right now because he's flawless right now. His throws are right on point. Everything downfield seems to be in sync. AJ Brown had 5 catches for 109. AJ Brown's doing his goddamn thing, as he always does. Forced 5 Cowboy turnovers, 1 interception, and 4 fumbles. Guys are fucking punching the ball, and the Eagles pulled starters early in the 4th quarter. How about that? Yeah,
Jalen is playing really good right now. I mean, I know the thing that he's really done since the bye is he's taking care of the football. He's being very smart. I know he had the 1 interception to Diggs in the end zone where Diggs really sloughed off of his responsibility, made a good play. And then he had the fumble where I don't know what you do. Michael Parsons came around on a TE and was on top of him before he really had time to react. But, he's been very smart with the football, but also still taking chances. It's hard to navigate that. How do I be aggressive and allow my guys to go make plays like A.J. Brown, but also do that in a way that is smart and we're not putting the ball at risk? And I think that he's been really good. It's clear that him and Kellen have really started to build a chemistry as to what this offense is now. It looks like it has an identity.
Hell yeah.
They've turned they lean on Saquon. They run the football. They're doing the play actions. They're doing a little bit more under center stuff, and which lend yourself to some different play actions than you can do from the gun. And they've done some really good things the last 3 or 4 weeks. It's fun to watch right now. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Hell yeah. Well, I don't get this next quote, but the biggest takeaways from the game, Jerry Jones is still at war with the sun.
Yeah, there was a moment in the game, CeeDee Lamb running across the end zone had a chance to have a wide open touchdown and could not see the ball.
I'm not going to lie. Playing in that stadium, I've fucking had that problem before. That fucking glare coming through that end zone in the afternoon is fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's like the glass makes it fucking like spread more.
Right.
It's like the sun is bigger and brighter than it's ever fucking been.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get it, but obviously you try not to let those kind of things be an excuse. But holy shit, man, that. I mean, I get it. I understand where he's coming from here. Yeah.
I mean, there's some pictures right here. I mean, it is crazy how aggressive that sun is at that time of the day coming through that window. You'd think they put up like shades or something, but alas.
Look at that, dude.
Dude.
What the fuck? Why the fuck is it that bright?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You know, and the funny thing is, I think I saw somewhere, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw it on the internet, so I'm going to assume it's true, like everybody else does.
Of course.
I think they actually have shades because they do like concerts in there, and singers have like said that it bothers them. So they have shades.
Yeah, no.
They can, like, it's an option that they could legitimately just put the shades down and they just don't do it.
Might have to ask somebody that. CD Lamb post-game comments on the sun at AT&T Stadium. I couldn't see the ball. I couldn't see the ball at all.
The sun.
Yeah. All right. Nice. Is he in favor of curtains? Probably.
Yes.
1,000% he is. Did you talk to Jerry Jones about that, Lamb? I mean, y'all doing my job right now. All right. Nice. He'll hear it. He'll hear it.
I think Jerry's going to get it. There might be shades next game.
Yeah. I mean, knowing that, maybe in the fourth quarter, you make the other team in an afternoon game have to deal with that. You know what I mean? Have to look into the sun.
See, Jerry Jones was asked about the possibility of putting up curtains to block out the sun at AT&T Stadium. He said, well, let's tear the damn stadium down and build another one. Are you kidding me? I'm saying the world knows where the sun is. You get to know that almost a year in advance. Someone asked me about the sun. What about the sun? Where's the moon? I need to hear this
what the fuck
to understand what the
Jerry
fuck he just said.
Hey, man, listen.
Are you
I
kidding?
hear him on, you know where the sun is, dude.
The world knows where the sun is. Yeah, and so do architects.
Yeah.
And people that build stadiums. And usually you try to avoid the fact that the sun might be directly in your receiver's eyes.
Dude, whatever it is. You have, I mean, at Arrowhead, there is a time.
Is there a recording of this? I want to hear how Jerry says this. I can't repeat this and say it with the right inflection.
There is 100% a time at Arrowhead Stadium where it's an afternoon game, and typically it has to be a noon game. You know, the sun's already kind of going down by 4 o'clock and getting underneath the stadium at this point in the year. But there is a time, if there is a noon game, that in the first and second quarter, maybe even peeking into the third quarter, that you're going to get that sun coming across the field. So it's like if you have a hitch, like it doesn't necessarily go downfield or like how this is coming through the end zone in Dallas.
Yeah, but
you
I
don't
think
catch
that's
it that
the
way,
point.
but that
Like,
you put the stadium so that
have it going across the stadium. Don't have it so that you're going to be looking right back at where the ball's going to be coming from 90% of the time.
But it's going to look beautiful when the sun just glares through there in the afternoon. And it does look beautiful. I do love playing in Cowboy Stadium when that's happening. It makes it feel really cool until you miss a touchdown.
Catch a football.
Knowing that, I mean, we got to fucking block that thing out. I mean, have we played outfield before?
I guess in Jerry's defense, you would think the Cowboys would know this is an issue and they could use it to their advantage, but I don't know.
Yeah. Where's the moon?
Where's the moon? The old moon got in the way, Coach. Said no one ever. Is there going to be like a solar eclipse one night and like Jerry's going to... I don't know. I think that this is one of those like Jerryisms where you got to hear him saying it for it to make sense.
Well, Jerry doubled down on his sun theory Tuesday, saying AT&T Stadium was built as an indoor stadium with an outdoor feel. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
People appreciate that kind of stuff.
They do. I do like.
I don't want to adjust the stadium for one reason. It's an advantage for us.
Okay.
The stadium has been an advantage for the Cowboys. The team knows where the sun is during the game, and it won't change.
He's got a point. The Cowboys have been very good at home. We had that stat up earlier. The Eagles haven't beaten them since 2017, and I think it's pretty apparent the Eagles have had better teams than the Cowboys, and we have struggled down there. It's a difficult place to play for a multiplicity of factors. I've never noticed the sun as much, but I'm also not catching that many balls, so maybe there's something there. I don't know. I do. That's my thing. It's like, if you know where the sun's at, I mean, you can kind of like try and avoid that, I guess, or like maybe you wear like a tinted visor. I don't know.
LeBron's stat of the game: Jalen Hurts is the third player in NFL history with 75 passing touchdowns and 50 rushing touchdowns. So, yeah,
Not
that's
bad.
the LeBron stat.
Not bad.
That's both equally as impressive as it is pointless. So, because nobody cares about being the third player. Everyone wants to be the one player.
As we know, the Cowboys are struggling right now. They're in a free fall. I'll actually be in Dallas Monday night, and I'll get to see this sun moon stuff firsthand and be able to offer my perspective potentially afterwards.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't think
if Jason can catch a over route in the sun.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea.
Dude. Let's see it.
It's not a. It's
You'll
a
have
night
to do this
game,
before.
so I'll have to do it before.
Yeah.
And I think Ryan and Swag usually go on NFL Live a couple, like 3 hours before the game, so that it should be right around that time.
Yeah. Let's
Maybe I can go in there and try and catch a crosser.
pre-record it. Let's pre-record it. Let's pick out the exact time that this play happened and see if Jason can run full speed and catch a pass right.
I'm going to come back the next week with a broken nose. I know that ball's going to crush me.
You're going to be like Marsha Brady.
Yeah.
Next week, the Eagles are taking on the Commanders on Thursday Night Football. That's right. We got a good one, baby. A little divisional game, probably the biggest game in the division. Those two teams are playing very fucking well.
This is huge.
Last time both teams had records more than one game above 500 entering the game was November 26, 2000. Wow, how about that? 2000. Damn.
Been a while.
Who was on those 2000 teams?
2000 would have been Donovan. I don't know who would have been on Washington. I mean, Clinton Portis, maybe. That's a while ago.
Brad Johnson?
Wow. How about that?
Trick shot Brad? He's all over the internet doing trick shots. Shout out to Brad Johnson, man.
Heck yeah.
All right, let's keep this thing moving and get out of the house because Jason was loose as a goose over there on the West Coast, baby.
Alrighty, out of the house.
Be on Prime.
This is the problem. Your guys' division is getting better. So previously, most of your guys' primetime games are outside of the division. Right? So like Denver this year, is that a primetime game?
We would always have a primetime in division game.
But not like the Raiders.
Yes.
You had primetime against the Raiders? What? On what?
100%. I had 4 touchdowns.
Oh, the Christmas game?
No. Again, a Christmas game versus the Broncos.
Yeah.
The divisional games, I feel like those are a big focus for these like networks to get these rivalry games. Yeah.
Well, you want the divisional games because they mean more for the playoff seedings, and especially at the end of the year, they're big.
Typically get better football when you play in division.
Yeah. All right. Well, Broncos game to start the year. I bet that would be a primetime game. Well, it's not to start the year. It's just the first fucking logo. Sorry.
Yeah.
Broncos, that virtually one, if not both of those games will probably be primetime, right?
So in previous years, we've had up to 5 or 6 primetime games.
That's coming off of the Super Bowl.
Yes, exactly. This year, so I'm going to guess 3 to 4. I'm going to guess 3, high-end 4.
I still think the Kansas City Chiefs are a draw that the league's banking on.
I think so. I'm playing modest though.
You got, as long as you got Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, like
that old good Texas gunslinger. Football TV.
So let's say 4 to 5. If it's 5 to 6, maybe now it's 4 to 5 after a down year, one down year in the past decade. All right, Broncos, virtually guaranteed to be one of them is going to be a primetime game, right?
Yes.
What about non-division games? Which Buffalo? I mean, that's for sure going to be a primetime game, right?
I don't know. We played them mid-afternoon or like that second wave of games that
that's that 4 o'clock slot.
Games. Yeah, I think we played them and Bengals the same, but both of them could be. I think if we get a home game, I think Patriots are probably the big one that I think people would want to see.
Yeah, let me say this. If I'm the network, which games do I want to see the Chiefs playing on my network in prime time? I want to see them playing the Broncos. I want to see them playing the 49ers. I want to see them playing the Bills. I want to see them playing the Rams, Seahawks, or just because I know there's a lot of bad blood and rivalry, is the Bengals, right?
Yeah.
Those are the 6 games to me that look the most appetizing if I'm a network.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I guess you could Chargers too. Chargers were really good last year. Tackles got hurt. They're going to be, they lost Jesse Minter. We'll see how they do defensively. With the tackles healthy, Justin Herbert in there, they're going to be really good. Harbaugh still at the helm. Is that a good list?
100%. I think
I left out the Patriots. I don't know why. I mean, I know they went to the Super Bowl. That's still a big one.
Yeah, it is. 100%. So is San Fran at home. I think that's going to be a big one as well.
The only reason I think I left them off is because the other teams all have you guys really don't have a lot of, I guess you do from back when Tom was there. Recency, there hasn't been a lot of bad blood between the Chiefs and Patriots.
Yeah. It's
Whereas
just
with the 49ers, obviously you guys just played the Super Bowl not too long ago.
I think it's not as much on field, but there's still that back and forth with the organizations and the fan
history.
Bases. Yeah, I think
fair enough.
There's a little bit of that.
All right.
If I was a betting man, I'd say a Chargers home game. I'll go San Fran at home, and then
Mile High, Denver.
2 away games. That's what I was going to say. Denver away, and I'll say Chargers away. Oh no, Chargers. Seahawks away.
Do you already know that those are the? Oh, okay. It's already got him home and away. I didn't even notice that. Good job, Travis.
Yeah, that's where I'm going with it.
All right. Shout out to the Eagles Autism Foundation Challenge. They raised over $16 million this year. That's right.
Holy smokes.
It's every year. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Shout out to Jeffrey Lurie, the executive director, Ryan Hammond, close family friend, but also Ryan's been killing it. Every single year, it keeps getting better and better. Jeffrey Lurie has put a lot of resources into this, and so far they've raised over $56 million over the last 8 years.
Sheesh.
Absolutely wild.
Man.
Yes. So it's been highly successful. And on top of that, it's especially this event is just an awesome event for the community, right? Everybody comes out.
Everybody together.
You're exercising, you're talking, you're shaking hands. I mean, it's a very just fun day, especially when the rain holds off, which it did, thankfully.
Nice.
And I biked 10 miles again, Trav. Did a little 10-mile bike ride. Oh, yeah.
Way. No chance.
Did it in right around 42 minutes, which I'm pretty happy with.
42 minutes?
Listen, that's not bad pace. That's a decent pace.
What's that? I don't want to do the number.
4.8 divided by 10.
How do you?
Oh, how fast are you going?
Yeah, how on average, how fast do you think you're going?
Well, you're going 4.2. Well, you're going 10 miles. You're going 4.2. Why am I'm trying to divide it by 10. This is not working.
You're not doing it the right way.
I'm not doing it the right way?
No, you got to take how long it is and then divide it by.
We're going 10 miles in 42 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to do however long a mile is times 10. I don't want to, and then divide it by.
Well, you're going a mile for every 4.2 minutes. Every 4.2. Yeah, every 4.2 minute. So you're going 1 mile every 4.2 minutes. That's it. So right. You extrapolate that to 4.2, 60. There's 60 divided by right around. I mean, let's just call it. You're basically
60 divided by 4.2.
You're almost going 25 miles an hour. You're going a little bit over 20.
No chance. There is no chance.
That's not right.
That's not right. You know how fast you would have to be fucking pedaling?
I'm doing the math.
You need to be in fucking Tour de France.
Let me do 4.2 with 60. I did 4.2 with 100. That was why I was up. 4.2 divided. So 4 divided by 60 is what? 4 divided by 60 is 15. Right? So you're going, and then 5 divided by 60 is, that's where I'm getting the 0.2 from.
Not it. No, that's not
That's like 12. So you're going like 6. I was going like 16 point something miles an hour.
No chance.
What do you mean? That's what the math. That's something like that.
I'll give you maybe 12 miles per hour average.
Well, I wouldn't have finished with that time if that was the case.
Exactly.
Oh, you have a discrepancy on the time finished.
Yes.
I mean, I know for a fact it's 42 minutes.
Seems a little far-fetched, dog.
I think they gave some of the contestants little chips in their bags. Maybe I had a chip in my bag.
Maybe it's a little faulty chip.
Also, we bullied R. Mason Thomas into switching his
Don't
number
fucking
from
do that to
34
R.
to 51.
Mason.
During a recent podcast conversation, viewers noticed a surprisingly emotional side of Travis Kelce as he opened up about family, the future, and how his priorities may be changing beyond football. While online discussions quickly turned personal moments into major headlines, what stood out most was how reflective he sounded when talking about love, responsibility, and building a lasting family life. Jason Kelce admitted he was excited about future family milestones and even joked about becoming the fun uncle, bringing laughs back into the room. But fans focused on something else. They said Travis spoke with unusual warmth whenever mentioning Taylor Swift. One emotional exchange left Jason briefly silent before smiling in support. For many listeners, it was not about football anymore. It was about seeing a different version of Travis emerge, one thinking more seriously about legacy, family, and the life waiting beyond the NFL.